Hello, everybody. This is Dalster, and I'm back at La Palma Avenue and Valley View Street. I'm here to film the abandoned Walgreens, and I'm gonna try and film as much as I can because it looks like the lights are turned on, and I don't want to, go and invade people's privacy or whatever they need to do. But I'll film as much as I can. So there's an abandoned Chase, which I'm probably gonna film too. And yeah, right here is the sign where they used to say Walgreens. Interesting fact, I actually came to the store when I was at Cypress College. I walked from Walgreens like all the way here to Cypress College, which is like a 35-minute walk. I know it's a really long walk. But I think the store closed like around last year of 2022, I'm not sure when. I was going to Lakewood and I noticed that the store was closing down, so I don't know exactly why. I know a lot of Walgreens have been closing over the years, so it's pretty sad. So I'll do my best that I can. Right here is the front side of the store. As you can tell, it's really bright outside. Sorry for the traffic. There used to be one. I used to have a Walgreens close by my place, but unfortunately it closed down. There used to be a lot of them back then. There used to be one at Westminster Boulevard and Golden West in Westminster. One in Euclid and Catella Avenue in Garden Grove or Anaheim. But it's moved to Harbor and Catella, but it's a lot more expensive. And there used to be one in Lakeview. I mean, not Lakeview. Valley View and what was that other? Lincoln Avenue, next to the Cypress College, but that one has closed down a long time ago, and there's a Goodwill in that area now. And which, oh yeah, and there used to be one in Ball Magnolia, which is a Dollar Tree, and there used to be one in the Euclid and Catella one's also a Dollar Tree, and there used to be one in Euclid and Lincoln, but now that one's a Dollar Tree too. So I don't know what's gonna happen to this building. Maybe it'll be another Dollar Tree, or maybe it'll be vacant. Yeah, one of my friends, he used to work at the Walgreens close by where I lived. I haven't seen him since junior high, and he works at the other one in Ball and Brookhurst. Just don't, don't. If you go to that Brookhurst and Ball, don't irritate him because he's probably working. There's also some little stores right here next to this abandoned Walgreens building. They have like drive-through pickup medicine, but now it's all empty. Yeah, so I actually saw my friend from junior high in 2014, 2015, I want to say, in the Walgreens that used to be my home Walgreens. And it's been like a couple years. So we're at the backside of the Walgreens. Sorry about the sun. It's a lot of sun today. Not much to see, but it was really nice seeing one of my friends. I mean, I usually don't see a lot of my friends nowadays, mostly because they've moved on or moved out of state or another city, or they just don't really want to talk. I don't know why, but yeah, this is where you get gas. They used to have like this rewards program. It's like a light blue thing, but I think since if you had it, you would be able to get all the good stuff on sale. And they had a lot of good things on sale, but unfortunately I think they stopped doing that. And they started giving out credit cards, and when a store gives out credit cards, that equals trouble, which sucks because I really like that Walgreens. I would buy lots of stuff there. I would buy cleaning supplies, holiday stuff, holiday candy, anything for birthday or Father's Day or Mother's Day, anything like that. Yeah, they used to have a lot of stuff too. I remember they had boxes of chocolates like Russell Stones, Hershey's, Recess, Crunch at a time. Now you don't see that anywhere on stores anymore. Oh yeah, here's a look at the Walgreens at the front. Sorry if you can't hear my voice clearly. I have my mask on in case someone were to come by. Yeah, I would walk all the way from this Walgreens to the one in Cypress College. I used to walk a lot back in the day. And right here, they would usually, like right in the right side, they would have their cashier and stuff. And if you go further down, that's where the pharmacy stuff would be. But yeah, it's pretty abandoned. However, there's a lot of lights in there. I'm pretty surprised. I'm glad no one's caught me yet. And this is where they usually have like their logo for the store up there in that little tip thing over there. I don't know what it's called. It's like an attic type of thing. Yeah, I don't know if Walgreens are gonna shut more stores down, but from the looks of it and what I've seen so far in the years, I feel like they're gonna close more. I also heard Rite Aid might be closing some stores. I don't know which one though. So I thought I filmed here before, they started fencing it, because I've noticed a lot of abandoned places, they started putting fences over the stores because they don't want homeless people living and sleeping here. But yeah, this was once a Walgreens. I remember I filmed I can't remember what it was. I think it was Valentine's Day or Christmas decoration video here. But unfortunately, they just closed it down. Yeah, I'm really sad about it. I remember they used to have tons of stuff. The Walgreens where I used to live at, they used to have a lot of great decorations. Like a lot of it before I started filming. And I remember seeing so many masks, so many chocolates, so many everything. And now it's just gone. I honestly don't think they're gonna put another store. Maybe they will, but I feel like this area is kind of like not as busy. There is an In-N-Out and Taco Bell across the street, but I don't know. From the looks of it, it might be abandoned for a while. I'm just here to film it before they started fencing it, if they fence it, that is. And you could see the little flowers over here. Oh, okay, yeah, I see them now. And that's where the Walgreens store letterings used to be at, but now it's all gone. Sorry about the cars, there's a lot of traffic right here. Right next to the abandoned Walgreens is the abandoned Chase. I used to work around this area further down at a hearing aid office, but I quit last year. Yeah, it was last year. I don't know if I should tell it, because I don't want them to look at this video and be like, oh my god. But this used to be a Chase Bank, but a lot of Chase Banks have closed over the years. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I do apologize for not filming the abandoned Walgreens like I said I would in the beginning of the year. It's just that what happened was that there was just we've been having a lot of rain lately in California, and I usually don't like to film when it's raining because I don't drive, I take the bus, so I just tend to do it the next day or when it clears up. But yeah, here's a look at the Walgreens if you want to see it again, behind the trees. One of the things that I don't like about this abandoned Chase is that there's a lot of homeless people. Like, I remember there was this one time I was walking from my job in Walker Street and La Palma all the way to here, La Palma and Valley View. There was this lady screaming right here. I don't know why she was screaming, but I don't know if she was screaming at me. And then there was this other guy who was following me, and when I was about to cross the street, he turned. I thought he was creepy. He looked creepy. But I remember in my home Walgreens, not this Walgreens, I was walking to the gym. I used to go to the gym, and right when I was about to, cross the street and make a corner, this random woman just came up to me, and she pushed me on the side of the street, and I got really scared. Like, I've never been attacked before. And I walked all the way to my home Walgreens store just to see, because I was just so freaked out. Like, I didn't know what to do. And the Walgreens employees, they were really nice to call the police, but by the time they were about to, they were already here. I guess someone must have called earlier. I was really scared that day. I've never been hurt by a random person before. And unfortunately, I left my arm injured for a couple weeks. I know I should have went to the doctor, but I didn't want to go because of my weight. And yeah, it's because where the Walgreens was, there's a lot of bad stuff around that area. I'm just one of the lucky few that managed to survive and not had an accident like that before. But yeah, I think it left my arm traumatized, but because it was really like injured for a couple of days, but now it's all better now. I think maybe it might have been traumatized by the attack. Like I said, I've never been attacked by someone like that out of the blue. But yeah, just be careful. That's why I always carry pepper spray, because you just never know who's out there. So we're at the parking lot at Chase. I used to go to this Chase. Actually, me and my dad, I remember we did driving practice. And we came here on a Sunday. And for some reason, I saw a bank teller right there. That same day, or someone in this bank. I don't know. It was weird. Like, not a lot of people work in the banks on Sunday. Or maybe it was just a random lady. But this Chase has been closed down. I want to say maybe 2 years, 3 years. I know a lot of Chases have closed down. Like there used to be one in Euclid and Catella, but it's been closed, and now it's gonna be like an emergency like type of place for emergency care. And there used to be one in Huntington Beach at Huntington. No, not Huntington. At Indianapolis or Atlanta Avenue in Magnolia. And there used to be some ATM machines of Chase and Target, but they took those down a long time ago. And there also was one in Beach Boulevard and around Garfield. Yeah, but now I think it's like a store. But yeah, it sucks because like I really like Chase, and there's not that many around here anymore. It's hard to go to the places where they used to have them. But yeah, I don't know how they're doing. I think they're not doing so good. I mean, this one closed down, unfortunately. I used to go here if I wanted to go to the Buena Park Mall sometimes. So here's where you would enter. And I know it's really bright today, sorry. A lot of graffiti here. I'm honestly scared there's gonna be someone popping up soon, because I have seen a lot of homeless people around when I was working around here in this area back then. You can see cigarettes. Don't smoke, guys. Someone just had their in and out here. They just left it. They also left their mask and other things. So it's not that dirty, actually. Yeah, and here's a look on what the inside looks like right now. Not much. Really dusty, though. Yeah, and to think, I used to walk all the way from school at Cypress all the way over here. That's like a lot of walking. Yeah, this Chase Bank was kind of big. Kind of detailed, if you ask me. They even have like this thing close by the bus stop that looks really, really artsy, in my opinion. So far, there hasn't been a single person out here, thank God. I was kind of getting nervous. Oh, I didn't notice this in the trash can, but someone left their little cloth right here. Yeah, I think they shut around 2020 or 2021. It's the inside, by the way. So, there was another thing I wanted to talk about the abandoned Walgreens across the street. So, in 2012, I want to say, maybe 2013, somewhere around those years, Barack Obama and what's his face, Mitt Romney were trying to see who could be Mitt Romney. They were running for president. Yeah, sorry for my language, for my wording. And I didn't want to talk about politics because I know when you talk about politics, there's always such a big scene. Everyone's arguing about anything. But I just thought I'd mention this because I feel like it's important. But yeah, I was around this area and I was applying. The reason why I took the bus around La Palma is because I was going to the Buena Park Mall to apply for a job. And then I think I went to Forever 21 afterwards to apply for a job. And there was this woman. I don't know who she was, but it was like an old, elderly Asian lady. And she wasn't at this bus stop, but she was the one across from this Chase Bank. And I don't know. I guess I was trying to make a conversation with her by talking about it because at the time I was trying to talk to other people, getting to know others, and it kind of escalated pretty bad. But this woman, Asian lady, she was an Asian old lady, really small, very skinny, and I told her, "Oh, who do you think would win, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney?" At the time, I picked Mitt Romney because I thought maybe it was too much for Barack Obama, and she made a big deal out of it. And then there was this other guy. It was a black guy, and he said, "Oh, I thought I heard someone," and he said, "What did he say?" He said, "Oh, I think Barack Obama should win." And then this lady the old lady, she got pretty mad about it. And she said a bunch of disgusting things, like a lot of bad words that you should not be saying for an old lady. Like she said a bunch of inappropriate things. And I kind of decided to change my mind. I was like, you know what? Maybe I pick Barack Obama. Because this lady's just saying a bunch of really offensive things about him. And I'm just like, God, man. Why are you saying all this stuff? The reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like people should at least be a little bit nicer when it comes to, decisions. I know there are some opinions that we probably won't like, but I mean, that one was very rude to the guy, and I told him, "Hey, I'm really sorry about what happened, and I didn't mean to be a bother and stuff." But he was really nice. But he said that she was saying a bunch of words. Like she was saying the F word. She was saying inappropriate things regarding um how do I make it? How do I say this without sounding like things that you should keep to yourself? And I just thought I should put it out there because I just don't like this lady, and I think people should be aware of what kind of person she was. I don't know her name though, but I know she usually, from back then, from what the guy told me, is that she would sometimes take the bus around here. But that was a long time ago. I maybe she's probably, I don't know what, but maybe she's probably dead by now. She was a really rude lady, honestly. Like, I was just trying to make a conversation, trying to talk to people, and then she automatically just gets so rude to this black guy. And I don't know, I can't remember what she said, but I remember she said some really inappropriate words that I still remember. The F word and this woman's like, what, 80? And she said oh, and one more thing. And she said that she married a old white guy because he was rich. So, yeah. Since then, I've been really judgmental with the elderly people because of her. I don't know, but I do know there are some elderly people that are really nice people, but there are some that are just, yeah, I don't like that people get married just so they could get rich. And probably that's the reason why I'm still single, because I tend to go after guys who are caring, nice, and not so full of themselves. I don't care if you're rich, as long as you're educated, that's all that matters, and you have a job. But I don't know, I just think that lady was really rude, and I'm really glad I have a platform where I could talk about it, because I don't think people like that should get away with it. But I don't know, I know it's been a couple years. Here's the bus stop. For a bus stop, it looks really artsy. Like you have this thing over here, and then you have the bricks standing. It's a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the front of the Chase Bank. Yeah, I can't believe it. 2 abandonings today. The Chase Bank and the Walgreens. Yeah, right around there, if you go straight that way to the bus stop, that's where that lady said that bunch of inappropriate things to that guy. Especially regarding Barack Obama, and just know that she married a rich guy because he was rich. I just thought she was very rude, and people should not be doing that kind of stuff because 1, it's disgusting, 2, it kind of shames on your people, and 3, it's just dumb. It makes you look pathetic. But I just thought I'd put it out there because there are people like that who are just You know, you just gotta try to find a way to show them what kind of people they are, and then they could maybe learn from it. Or if they just want to continue being a jerk, then I guess they could just be a jerk. Yeah, I had to go to In-N-Out because I love In-N-Out. In-N-Out's one of my favorite places. I used to go around here every time after work, especially on a Friday. But now that, I don't work around here, it's just, whatever. Yeah, it was nice coming around here. Definitely brings back a lot of fun memories I had working at the hearing aid office. I just hate how I had to quit, but oh well, life happens. But I do hope things get better. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some food now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe for more abandonings, all that other good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You don't have to comment, like, subscribe if you don't want to. I'm just saying, because, that's what every YouTuber mostly says. Sometimes. But thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.